What's up, combatants? Thank you so much for joining me here in my studio today, where we once again are diving into the world of Mortal Kombat. If you couldn't tell by my trailer reaction and first thoughts last week, I am really hyped for this trailer, as I'm a really big fan of the game series and just the overall lore. Now, if you haven't seen that video, I would highly suggest that you do that. There's a link somewhere here on the screen, but also down in the description, so go check that out. I think you'll highly enjoy it. With that being said, I hope you guys are ready to dive into the world of Mortal Kombat to explore the fan favorite character, the one everybody wants to play as, the most fun character, the most skilled character. I am of course talking about the one and only Cole. What? Okay guys, all jokes aside, in the actual trailer we do get some cool Easter eggs and references and other hints to understand the character of Cole a little bit better, and in my eyes unlock the secrets to his true identity. You didn't think the main character would just be some random dude, did you? That's lame. No guys, if my theory here is to be true, Cole is none other than the son of Hanzo Hasashi, codename Scorpion. Now, I'm not the first one to suggest this theory, neither am I the first one to make a video about it, as I came to find out when doing the research for this video. But with that said, I think I'm the first one to really do an in-depth breakdown of the theory and really show you guys all of the evidence so that I can prove that this theory is actually true, because I do think this is what we are going to see in the movie. So with that said guys, I just think we should get right into it and let me show you the evidence. First off, let's start out with Hanzo himself. As longtime fans of the game know, Hanzo is the fearless and noble leader of the Shiryu clan. He was once a proud and caring father and husband, long before he became the skull-faced Scorpion. He was married to a beautiful woman named Hiromi, and with her he had his first and only son, Satoshi Hasashi. Now, Scorpion, despite his usual vengeful behavior, was actually once a proud and caring family man who had nothing but love for his dear family. But sadly, this came to an end. You see, Scorpion's clan of Shiryu had for a long time been at war with another clan, the Lin Kuei. The feud started when a member of the Lin Kuei left to start his own ninjutsu clan in Japan. This of course became the Shiryu. Now, the other members of the Lin Kuei were not fond of this idea at all, and a feud sparked between the two clans, an inevitable rivalry. This feud actually came to the advantage of an evil Netherrealm sorcerer known as Quan Chi, and so on an ice-cold winter day, the clan of Shiryu was attacked. The Lin Kuei clan had come to battle, and they were led by none other than Sub-Zero himself. You see, Hanzo actually fought Sub-Zero, but due to Sub-Zero's supernatural abilities, Hanzo couldn't keep up, and this ended up costing him his life. But not before witnessing the death of his wife and child brutally murdered. In death, Hanzo took on the identity of Scorpion and wanted to avenge his fallen clan members and their family, a journey that would last for a lifetime. Now, in the trailer we actually do see evidence of this happening, as we see multiple members of the Lin Kuei actually attacking Hanzo's home. And we actually also got a still a while back of Bi-Han Sub-Zero actually murdering Scorpion, so we know that this is canon in the movie. But what about Hanzo's family? How do we know that they're dead and that's canon in the movie? Well, you see, there's some evidence. In the trailer we do see Hanzo in the Netherrealm, and we also see him trying to get some revenge on good old Sub-Zero, as he engages in a brutal fight with him near the end of the trailer, which is definitely a quest for revenge. You see, Scorpion has to have a reason for fighting Sub-Zero, and some could say, well, he's just out for revenge because Sub-Zero killed him, so he wants to even the odds. But I think, just like the game, the movie will add another layer, and that is his family being killed by Sub-Zero. I mean, if his family was still alive, why wouldn't he just, after being resurrected, go back to them and live happily ever after with them? So it kind of makes sense for them to be dead. More evidence to this could actually also be suggested in, basic writing principles in motivations for an protagonist or antagonist. The motivation needs to be strong, and what's better than your whole family being slaughtered and you being out for revenge? So yes, I do think there's evidence supporting the slaughter of Scorpion's clan in the trailer, but also his dead family. I mean, it would just ruin his character if they didn't really, use that aspect of him, as it's such a big part of him in the games. So I would say we check that off our list. My theory though is that in the movie it will actually only be Hanzo's wife Hiromi who dies, with his son Satoshi escaping and being adopted by the young family, only to be believed dead by Hanzo, who does not know of his survival. Now, Cole being adopted would also explain why he has, a little sister, as we see multiple times in the trailer, mainly during the MMA cage fight. Now, as for Cole, the evidence of him being the son, or at least a descendant of Scorpion, it's all over the trailer, most notably in the mirror bathroom scene, where we see Scorpion in his reflection. There are also minor indications to this, as Cole's fighting gloves are yellow, the same color as the Shiryu clan and Scorpion himself. This also just happens to be the color of the armor he dons later in the trailer when he has to fight Prince Goro, but he's also wearing this armor in another, more interesting shot, because he actually shows up in the fight between Scorpion and Sub-Zero. Don't worry, I missed it the first time too, but just go back, you'll see him right there. You see him? You see him right there? Right there in the background? You know, just lying there? Yeah, that's Cole. Oh, he's so cute. Now, I do in fact believe that the movie will end with Hanzo and Cole, or should I say Satoshi, killing Sub-Zero in the final Mortal Kombat tournament. Now, this clears the way for him to come back later as fan favorite Noob Saibot, and for his brother Kuai Lang to come back as the second Sub-Zero, who is also the more well-known Sub-Zero. Now guys, we do in fact know that this is by hand Sub-Zero that we see in this film. We know that because the director, Simon McQuaid, stated so himself in his video with IGN, where he himself was doing a breakdown of the Mortal Kombat trailer, which again I will link in the description so that you guys can check it out, because he himself says some really cool stuff. Now, this does in fact happen in the game, but there's a little twist, of course. Do you guys remember that evil Netherrealm sorcerer I told you about earlier? Yeah, Quan Chi. He is behind everything. You see, Quan Chi uses his dark magic to transform himself into Sub-Zero, taking on his appearance and replicating his powers. He then tricks Sub-Zero's clan to follow him into battle, and he is in fact the man who kills Scorpion's entire family and his entire clan. Now guys, I do believe we'll see this storyline being explored in future sequels, as I do believe that Mortal Kombat will be making more films and even starting off their own little cinematic universe. It would be kind of stupid of Warner Bros. Not to pick up of the hype on this movie and make more movies, as it's kind of obvious. Plus a Mortal Kombat cinematic universe? Count me in. Now, Scorpion only learns of this information after he has killed Sub-Zero. This is when Quan Chi reveals himself to be the killer. So I also think we'll see this in the movies. I think the movies will mirror the storyline with the exception of Satoshi being alive. Now, I did go back and watch the trailer a few times again to try and spot some places where Quan Chi could have an Easter egg or maybe a reference or even a mention, but I didn't find anything. So if you guys found anything, please tell me in the comments below, because I would love to know, because that would just be awesome. Other than that, I guess we'll just have to wait and see if he shows up in the movie or even has some references. It's just a matter of waiting. Now, to sum up, Cole is not actually a member of the Young family, but the adopted son of Hanzo, a long-lost son who is believed to be dead and murdered alongside his mother by the hand of Quan Chi. In the movie, the two learn of their relation and fight side by side to avenge Harumi and the Shiryu clan as father and son, only to discover that they've killed the wrong guy, sending them out on a quest to find the real killer, clearing the way for Kuai Lang to take up the mantle of Sub-Zero and for Bai Han to return as fan favorite Noob Saibot, with future games possibly adding Cole or Satoshi's survival as canon and maybe even having him as a playable character. Now guys, that's a lot to take in, and that's one hell of a theory, but one I do in fact believe is true. And I can't wait to see how the movie goes about Cole, and I guess we'll just have to wait and see when the movie comes out April 16th this year. Now guys, what are your theories about Cole? I would love to know, tell me in the comments below. Do you think he's related to Scorpion? Maybe he's a descendant, or like I say, he's the son? Or maybe, you know, it's just random. Like, tell me your feelings in the comments below. I would love to hear them, guys. With that said guys, I guess that's a wrap. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you liked it, and if you did, make sure to press that like button, as I would really appreciate it, as I am just starting my YouTube journey and I would love to invite you guys along with me. And if you want to join me on my journey, make sure to subscribe for more awesome content just like this. I upload almost daily, so there's always some fresh new videos for you guys to enjoy. And with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe out there, take care, goodbye.